Hello, welcome to the Moon Dweller and welcome to the 4th week of February. This is our last week of this month. Let's take a look at this week's focus words found in your Zodiac Grid System of your Moon Dweller calendar journal to get an idea of what this week has in store for us according to our cosmic sky. And these words are here to help us understand the expression of what that moon can be offering for us when it is in that particular sign at that particular time. We begin this week with a waxing moon, which is our cosmic inhale. We are regenerating, absorbing, building strength, increasing our energy. And then later on in the week, we will enter into our full moon, which is at its maximum lightness and really the maximum absorption of us to, bring in stuff. So I always try to make sure I eat well on that day because I know the chocolates that I eat are going to be twice as absorbed as it would on other days. And then after the full moon, we will transition into the waning phase, which is our cosmic exhale. So we are clearing out, detoxing out, breathing out, drying out. We start off this week with our moon in Cancer, giving us the word self-care. And the moon is actually the ruler of Cancer, so it is in its happiest place right now. So if we're gonna do any self-care stuff, this is the time to do it. This really watery, nurturing sign is going to support us the most of accepting our self-love and really just feeling good within ourselves. And so even just sending ourselves a specific part of ourself, a happy, loving thought, will do tremendous parts of self-care. It doesn't necessarily have to be a tangible act. Our thoughts are really important too. Then the moon moves into Leo, giving us the word radiance. And so I love it. After all of the self-care work we did when the moon was in Cancer, it is time for us to shine. And so I love the visual of thinking of that Cancer, the crab in the deep sea of the ocean, the really awesome deep waters, and us being in the shell and just really loving and comforting ourselves and feeling safe. And then this fiery sign that Leo is, it brings us out from the water and out open into the air and really just being vibrant. Then the moon moves into Virgo, giving us the word cleansing. And the first day it's in Virgo, we are still in the waxing phase. It has still just a itsy bitsy tiny bit of darkness left in the moon, but then on the following day, on the 27th, which is a Saturday, it reaches its maximum lightness and brightness. And so we're in the full moon now. And the theme for this full moon in Virgo is releasing out bad habits, any negative self-talk we may have about ourselves. Virgo can be a very analytical sign. It's Mercury ruled, so all the thoughts are always going through our heads. And this is the time to really let out the self-judgment, to be free of that. And if you're looking for specific prompts or other ways to really interact with this full moon, I did just start a newsletter that gives you prompts and like my Moony action to self-satisfaction, and there's a full moon spell as well. So make sure you check out my website if you're interested in engaging with more activities or journal prompts for each full moon and new moon. After the full moon, it transitions into its waning phase, which is our cosmic exhale. So we are clearing out, drying out, releasing out, detoxing out. Then the moon is decreasing in light as well. So it's all the motion of letting it go out. Then the moon moves into Libra, giving us the word gentleness. And I think that, the full moon in Virgo does have a lot of intensity in it, because we just did the process of letting go some pretty big stuff, and we may need a day or two to recover it for it. And I think it's also a good reminder to remember that a lot of this month was in Mercury retrograde. And I know personally I had a pretty tough time with it. Not a lot of stuff was following through, going according to schedule or to plan. And so just ending this month on gentleness and in this airy Libra, Venus ruled sign, I think is a perfect way to reflect on this month and to always bring kindness to yourself, gentleness, before entering into our next cycle of March. That is week 4 of February, our last week. We definitely have a theme of loving ourselves this week, being kind, and doing some good work too on this full moon, which is perfect before entering into our next cycle of March. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in March.
Thanks for watching, and make sure to subscribe to the MD YouTube channel so you never miss out on the latest tips. Also, check out our Instagram and Facebook at The Moon Dweller for daily cosmic inspirations, and if this Moon Dweller calendar calls out to you, visit themoondweller.com where you can purchase this book.